My clothes are natural fibers, my towels, my hand sheets, my cleaning products. So even before I joined the Czech Academy, I was already, thankfully, because I have worked with so many Czech practitioners, at least 4 or 5 high-level Czech practitioners who I even consider mentors, had not experienced anything like that until, and this is what I think led to this explosive expression of eczema. In the spring of 2022, I decided to do a fast, 40 days. And in that, not only did I change my body, right? Because I didn't eat for 40 days and the composition of my body, everything changed. It was a lot of weight loss. Everything that needed to go went. But when you work through everything that you've been carrying within yourself, within your body, this beautiful vessel, which is really nothing short of a miracle, when you work through that, what's left? There's going to be stuff left there from decades ago that you didn't realize was still sitting there that now has to get processed in a way of speaking. In a matter of speaking, it's being processed or worked through. And I believe, from what my soul has guided me to, that what I did when I fasted for those 40 days was I essentially got down to all the pharmaceuticals and shots and antibiotics that had never really been processed, if you will, by my body, that had just sort of been compartmentalized, which includes things like heavy metals, because a lot of those pharmaceuticals, some more than others, carry heavy metal as a base. If nothing else, they're carrying petroleum, which is also something that the body doesn't process. But because the body is so forgiving, and you know this being a Czech practitioner, the body being so forgiving and so generous, is it compartmentalizes things in order to help us move on with our day to day, right? Until after a while, you've overburdened it and then something happens and you have to pay attention. As you know, as Czech practitioners, you and I would refer to that as the pain teacher. So what I believe happened was I got everything that needed to come out of my body came out, and then it started to work through heavy metals. It started to work through pharmaceuticals that had been sitting there in the cells just waiting for an opportunity to be dealt with. And I believe that's what led to this eczema expression, which was my first and only experience with eczema. And I don't expect or plan to have another one. I have seen through other medical journals and the like that eczema and psoriasis can be an expression of H. pylori, which many people have, and also heavy metals, which almost everyone has, especially in the West, I would say.
Thanks for watching this video, and you can find the full-length podcast episode here on this channel, or you can head over to Apple Podcast or Spotify. And don't forget to like this video.